Hunter, guarded by Keefe, and stolen by Hood. Rips down the breakaway slam. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Blocked and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here is Keefe. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto. Beyond the arc, and he gets it to go.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Some teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. Bucks number 1, 5th on the list, the 76ers.
The shooting display with these two teams has been awesome. I mean, there are 3-point.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Now we get a chance to check out Joel Embiid. Fantastic year going on for him. 2nd in rebounding, 2nd in blocks, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
I think we should touch again quickly on his rebounding average, Steve. I mean, he's number 2 in the league in rebounding, and he does it with work ethic and tenacity.
Here is Keefe, averaging 18 points a game.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
There's a good screen. Here's Forrest. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Pass to Keefe. Here's O'Brien. Noel with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Inside.
Great job taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
Milwaukee leading by 7. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous. as he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hunter. The 76ers with another miss.
I tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Parker outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. Noel passes to Hunter. There's the feed to Bayless. Passes it to Hunter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. McDaniels, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel, and it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Knight comes in for Keith.
And what a tremendous game for the Prophet. He already has 10 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty quick.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-7 run. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Hood's got 14 points for the game.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And the Bucks making a change here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Philadelphia. Two and a half games back.
Well, right now for the Bucks, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you could see the potential. You know, just the way they're playing now, obviously, it looks like they've been there all along. But there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
Here's Knight. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
And Philadelphia has possession. 11-point game.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Carter Williams with it. Out-guarded by Hood. Back to Carter Williams. Here's Burns. It's rebounded by O'Brien. Bucks leading by 13. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Knight. Fast break, Milwaukee. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of him?
Well, he's got to watch himself now.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Hood, he's in at shooting guard. Parker out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Zeller, and it's Keith in at the point guard.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Philadelphia with the ball. The pass to Burns. He dishes it to Noel. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Noel's got his first bucket in this one. Bucks leading by 22. Keefe passes to Hood. He feeds it to Zeller. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Parker kicks to Hood. Shot clock at 6. There's the bucket. Good. Hood's got 20.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Kicks it to Bayless. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Bayless has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
Here's Hood. 20 points for him. Offensive rebound. Zeller. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Here is Bayless. He's got 12. And this now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Look at the Prophet leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course, Brandon Knight a little bit down the ladder. That's good from Bayless.
Check out the night for Bayless. He's got 13 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with 44 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.